Welcome back as we embark on the final week of the year. So I hope this message finds you surrounded by the warmth of love and the enchantment of the season. As we step into the energy of December 25th to the 31st, a week filled with the spirit of Christmas, the anticipation of bidding farewell to 2023, welcoming in 2024, let's take a collective breath and just savor the beauty of this transformative time. On Christmas Day, may your hearts be aglow with magic of the giving and the receiving, surrounded by love, of family, of friends. And as we approach the countdown to New Year, let's reflect on the journey we've traveled up to this moment and embrace the fresh possibilities that do await us. I'm truly grateful to share this journey with you. So let's infuse the final days of the year with some gratitude, some joy, a sprinkle of cosmic magic. Whether you're indulging in the holiday traditions or quietly reflecting on the year gone by, know that the universe is aligning to make this week a tapestry of positive vibrations just for you. And as we approach this final week of the magical year, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for the beautiful journey we've shared together this year. So I don't know if you were around, but if you were, remember last year's present I prepared for you. The stars were whispering on New Year's Eve, and there I was, finishing up the last of your reports, weaving my magic into the gift for your personal astrology report based on your own natal chart. And the feedback was simply phenomenal. Your stories of how the cosmic alignments work magic and successes into your life. It warmed my soul. So this year I'm thrilled to bring you an even grander offer, okay? For $35, it'll be available on my website. I'll leave the information down below. Dive into this treasure trove. Not only a year of transits, but I'm going to put in the added progressions just for you. So imagine for a moment having this 25-page long detailed report guiding you through the tapestry of your life. And it's not just a report, it's your roadmap to success. It's a personalized guide for perfect timing in all of your endeavors. So we're walking into an 8 energy year, a year that promises financial abundance in our lives. And if that's one of your goals, then this roadmap is a must. And I want you to experience joy and happiness and abundance in your life. That's why I'm here. So as a thank you for your unwavering support, I'm offering you this compass to make 2024 your most successful year yet. I'll leave the details down below. So stay tuned. I'm excited to share my insights, offer a bit of guidance, sprinkle a little extra stardust on your Christmas and New Year's celebration. I'm wishing you joy and a week of magic ahead. Let's go over to the cards, reveal the energy that surrounds you for the week of December the 25th through to the 31st. Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly focus for December the 25th through to the 31st, 2023. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and let's dive right into the cards, shall we? Okay. Now our underlying energy for this week is the Four of Cups. It's all about gratitude. It's all about focusing on what you already have in your life that fills your life with happiness, joy, abundance, a feeling of abundance, a feeling of joy, of love. It's about the expectation of what's to come. It's only by looking at what we already have to work with that we see where we can have even more growth, more beautiful things come into our life. So this week, if you don't have any kind of gratitude ritual that you do on a regular basis, this would be a week to incorporate gratitude into your world. The last 5 minutes before you go to bed is the most opportune time, although any time is great, especially mornings, to be grateful for opening your eyes for a brand new day. But when we do gratitude in the evening, just before we're going to bed. We sleep deeper, we sleep stronger. You ever sleep 8 hours and you wake up and you're just as tired as when you went to bed? Because we don't get that deep sleep in. When you start doing gratitude as your last step before you close your eyes, or as you're closing your eyes, or while your eyes are closed, it takes you to a deeper sleep. Your heart is stronger, your blood pressure is lower. I mean, there's so many things that happen to us physically when we are grateful for things in our life. And our dreams are more prophetic. It leads us towards what we need to do next in order to step into the abundance we want to bring into our life. Okay, our very first card is the Seven of Cups. Don't be too quick to choose on anything this week, okay? We may see some things, we may hear some things, we may want to react right away, but we don't want to react right away if we can avoid it. We want to pull it back. We want to think it through. We want to understand what it means for us short term and long term. We want to look at things and understand if it's all it's cracked up to be. What's in the fine print, so to speak. And really become observant and aware of what's being offered to you. And this means we don't say no to anything either. But we definitely don't say yes and commit ourselves to things that where there's still information left for us to reveal before we can really make that decision in the way we want it to. Remember that Mercury has just gone back into Sagittarius, and that is, digging for the truth. That is the death and rebirth of things in our life. So these are strong decisions that you are making. So we don't want to take it lightly. We don't want to make a decision just for the sake of making the decision so we can move on. We want to give it time. We want to contemplate. We want to think it through. Our next card is the Queen of Cups, and this is about loving yourself. Knowing that you are enough. Knowing that you are worthy. Knowing that you are deserving for whatever you want to bring into your life going forward. That the only limitations that is there, that is present, that is truly present, are the limitations that you're putting on yourself. And you may say, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the resources. But when you look at it, is that the true reason? If that's the true reason, well, then we can work out a plan to minimize that in other areas of our life in order to create the time, the energy, the resources that we need. But it may not be the real reason. It may be out of fear. It may be out of, that's the way I've always done things. It may be out of, let's just see what happens. And then, we get the worst case scenario instead of the best case scenario. Had we made a choice? Had we made a decision? This is about loving yourself and knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are deserving of whatever dreams, goals, desires you have for your life going forward. And then we have the Two of Swords. So yes, we are definitely making decisions this week. We are looking at things. We are weighing things out. It's a highly emotionally charged energy as well. We wear red because we need our courage. We need our strength in order to. And we also have to include where our true passions lie. Now, we're not going to find the information from outside circles, from the external world that we live in. We are going to find the information if we look within. So it's about sitting in quiet contemplation. It's about meditation. It's about prayer. It's about, as you're walking through nature and grounding yourself, you are having that conversation seemingly with yourself and going deep for the true answer. And many times we already have an inkling of the answer even before we start searching, but what happens is we don't like that answer. Or we know that we will be the most unpopular person if we make that decision, or other people will not like our answers. We want a different route, and so we hesitate, we pull back, we think it through again, hoping that we come to a new definition of how we can move forward, and you just might. But you might have to be brave enough, courageous enough to accept the decision that you know is the true decision for you going forward. For work, career, stature in the community, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is all about growing growing your dreams. This is all about, the hope of your new tomorrow. This is about saying, okay, well, this is me now and as of yesterday, but now I'm going to step into looking at this in my life. When it comes to work and career, I see you, just on the inklings of beginning to grow a plan of what could be in my life if I so chose it. So what you're really doing here is you're kind of like stretching out your horizon a little bit. You're looking at more things that can come in, more things that can enrich your life by utilizing your talents, by utilizing your abilities. And, look at how big this coin is that we're holding. So that's not going to fit in a pocket. So we want great abundance in what we're doing going forward. We want to be the master of our trait, of our talent, of our ability, and to utilize it on a regular basis and really step into a harmony and being able to go with the flow because we love what we're doing. I mean, we're beating the alarm clock to wake up in the morning because we get so excited about each and every day that we're going to step into. And I think this is just the inklings, just the starts of what it could look like. There's a lot more knowledge to come in, a lot more wisdom that you will tap into as the year rolls out. But this is a time to really understand. And don't worry about how you're going to get from A to B. If just try to imagine something of what you want. And don't worry about, well, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the resources. Don't worry about any of those things, okay? Very, very foggy behind us. We're not going to get a lot of information about how it will happen. Right now, it's attaching ourselves to the emotion of, what if it does happen? What if I could do that? What if I could step into that arena? What if I could be as powerful and magnificent as I know I could be if I search really deep down below within me? If I scratch on my potential just a little bit more, what could it be going forward? And Page of Pentacles is, that's a money energy. That's being grounded, and that's a money energy. So know that the things that you are seeing in your horizon right now are money-making opportunities for you. We have the Emperor for our relationships. Oh my goodness. What's happening with our relationships? Gosh, I almost get it like a business transaction here. Everybody wants to hear that about the relationships. I get more of a sense that it's about community this week for you rather than just one person. Okay, we are the emperor. I mean, we rule an entire kingdom. So it's about the people in our lives, the atmosphere in our lives, bringing people together, having fun with just more than one person, connecting, making plans, making strategies for how your get-togethers are going to be the most fabulous of anybody's year. And it's also about looking at maybe a couple of our closer relationships and the path that we really want to go forward in. Maybe we're looking at proposing. Maybe we're looking at moving in. Maybe we're looking at, a change in life. The kids might be moving out, and so we need to put in this new spark of energy into our relationship. We need to make it about us again, perhaps. So we're making the plan, we're making the strategy for how to grow these relationships, how to strengthen these relationships, how to turn them into a unity of two hearts colliding as one. Now, if you're looking for love during this time, although I get it more communal, I get it as, yeah, there's groups of people here when it comes to love. Anyways, if you're looking for love in particular with the Emperor, it's really understanding how you want your life to roll out and how that person plays a part in your life rolling out. So it's not superficial relationships that we want right now. It's grounded, strong relationships. It could be somebody of great influence that can come into your life right now. They might have money, they might have power, they might have a strength of community in some way, in some form. They'll treat you. They'll treat you extremely well. A little bit of the diplomat, a little bit of a drier energy, not outlandish and exuberant kind of energy. So if you're looking for something like that, you're probably not going to find that person this week. But if you're looking for somebody structured and strong and powerful, and to stand beside you and empower you, this would be a week you could definitely meet somebody like that. When we look at our spirituality, it's the Five of Wands. Once again, it's communal kind of energy here. It's, this is a time to maybe reach out and see where there is a group of people getting together that meditate together, that pray together, that, tap into the spiritual realm in some way. And allowing their knowledge and their wisdom to be a new part of your knowledge and wisdom, to learn from these people. You're also there to teach, okay? So there's a beautiful essence that you are bringing to this group. Maybe it's unbeknownst to you right now, but it will flourish. It will flower. I see a flower opening to a full bloom. So this group that you might unintentionally go to for the very first time may be something that is strong in your life going forward. Or maybe you just have a couple of friends and you all want to do this stuff and you say, hey, how about we meet at my house and we're just gonna, because of all the hectic and chaos kind of energy of the holidays, we need to ground ourselves, we need to center ourselves. So come on over and we're just going to have this relaxing time. We're going to do a little meditation, put on some soft music, talk about the events in our life and talk about spirituality and get grounded. Maybe it's a prayer hour that you're doing, maybe it's a meditation that you're going to put out, maybe it's just more like a spa atmosphere, because I kind of get that too, or take you and a couple of your friends to a spa and just do the work sometime this week. Will rejuvenate you, will strengthen you, will make you feel more of giving something to your community, even though that is a very close community to you. And health and well-being, we've got the Nine of Wands. You've got this. You've got this. So I don't know where you are in health and well-being. For each and every one of you, it's probably really different. If you are very strong already and you're into physical activity and you eat well and you sleep well, then I can see you improving on these things, understanding that, or maybe you're simplifying things. That could be something too, where you've tried all these different approaches, but you find that A, B, and C work best for you. And the rest of it is just taking up your time and your energy in ways that you don't necessarily have to do in order to feel good, to feel strong, to feel that vitality each and every day. This could also be where we have walked a lot of roads that maybe has pointed out to us of where we need to change our ways. We all know we're supposed to exercise every day, but do we? Do we take a walk around the block or through that park or down by that seashore? Do we get active in some way throughout the day, even though we know, okay, it's just, that's just kind of logical that we have to exercise. We have to eat every day. So are we eating healthily? Are we binging on things that aren't so great for us? Because remember, your complexion will show exactly what you ate in about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, so if you want that beautiful glow going into the new year, then you want to eat a healthy, nutritional meal each and every day. So it's really looking at your past actions and how you are going to employ your future actions through what you have learned so far when it comes to health, when it comes to well-being. We know that we should go to a doctor once a year. We know we should, because there's a lot of underlying health issues that can show up in a test that doesn't have any kind of symptoms. We feel good, but meanwhile, we're on the verge of, being diabetic, or, high blood pressure, or whatever it might be. So, seeing a doctor once a year is probably a good thing. So, do you see a doctor on a regular basis? Do you need to maybe set that up for yourself so that you don't actually have any problems going forward because you were proactive in the prevention? Okay, let's go to the Circle of Doors Tarot. And if you like what I do, you like what you see, then please subscribe, ring the bell so that you are aware each and every time I upload content. And our card is the Magician. The one energy shows up with the Magician. How wonderful is this? Okay, let's see how they have taken the Magician to a new level here. The skies trace the shape of my destiny. The mountains dance the rhythm of my ancestors. I stand at the center of the crossroads of time. I am the voice that sings our story to life. All you see is magic. With a clear mind, keen sight, you become a golden river that flows between imagination and reality. By aligning yourself with the secret laws of this world, every word you speak makes your dreams come true. Everything the Magician pays attention to is capable of unfolding into infinite dimensions of power and connection. And by trusting in their own divine nature, they make magic real by simply declaring that it is real. So do you feel that the world is giving you a sign? What is the source of your highest thought? How can you make your whole life a lens to split the rainbow of cosmic truth? Your affirmations for this week are: I am always acting according to my true will. If I can imagine it, it can be made real. The world is alive with knowledge. What I speak shall be so. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.